I wish I could help you, Bo.
Dorian, have you seen Viki or not?
She was here, but she left.
When?
Oh, I guess it was, 30, I don't know, probably more like 45 minutes ago.
How did she look?
How does Viki always look? Perfect.
Did she walk here?
I don't know. She could have come on her broomstick. I'm sorry. Viki and I had one of our usual disagreements.
Oh, you fought?
Yes. It was horrible. In fact, I would like to take a couple of aspirin and crawl up to bed.
What did you fight about?
You are such a brilliant detective. I'm sure that you have figured that out. Viki came here to accuse me of being an accomplice in David Vickers' treachery.
And what did you tell her?
The truth? That I was shocked as anybody at what David was doing. I didn't know what he was up to. In fact, I was the one who went to her and told her the news. Or she surely must have told you that, didn't she?
I heard that you trotted out your usual alibi.
Right. I have made mistakes in my life. But I was not in any way involved in David's scam. Anyone who says so is lying.
Just save that for the DA. All right, did she say where she's going?
I assumed that her next stop was going to be your office. She seemed determined to have David tracked down and have him arrested. Believe it or not, that's an idea that I applaud.
Oh, I'll bet you do. I'll bet if you were in the position, you would put out an APB for David Vickers with orders to shoot to kill.
Is that all?
For now. But I still have plenty of questions about your relationship with David Vickers.
We don't have a relationship.
Whatever you want to call it. We're going to talk about it tomorrow morning. So if I were you, I would unpack those bags and I'd stay a while.
Oh, you don't really think I'm... Please, these are old clothes that I'm donating to a charity auction. In fact, the only place I want to go right now is upstairs and to bed.
Well, then, sweet dreams. For now.
Why didn't you want Bo to know that you were here? This was your big chance to have me arrested. Why didn't you take it?
Because there'll be a lot of time for that later on. You and I have something to settle first. And don't even think about lying, Dorian, because that stops right now. There are no more places for you to hide. No places for you to run. For once in your life, just once, have the courage to tell me what you did. Admit it. Tell me. You murdered my father.
That would give your whole life meaning, wouldn't it, Viki? Yes. You would finally believe that you had pleased your precious daddy. It would be funny if it weren't so pathetic. Well, I'm sorry, Viki. I hate to disappoint you. I am not going to confess my crime to you because I didn't commit one.
It's so obvious that you are guilty, and you don't have the guts to admit it.
You don't care about justice, Viki. You don't care about truth. You want to see me convicted because you couldn't get rid of me while Victor was alive. I married him. That was my crime. Nobody would ever be worthy of your wonderful daddy. Not me, not Irene, and not even dear Eugenia.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare ever mention my mother's name, because you don't know anything about my mother.
Oh, I know a lot of things. Things that I have said nothing about for years. I've been discreet, Viki. For your sake. And you know it.
You expect me to believe that you've ever held anything back on my behalf?
What about the day she fell down the stairs? Yes. Victor was my husband, after all, eventually. He told me everything.
You don't know anything.
I know that he accused your mother of being a whore.
No, sure, no, he didn't. That's not true.
Oh, but she knew that he didn't care what she was doing. She knew he just wanted her out of the way.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You were just a little girl at the time, but you surely were old enough to know what was going on and why.
I don't want to discuss this with you.
Of course not. It must be very difficult difficult for you to think about what your father did to you. Because it's very hard to stay loyal to a hideous, vicious monster, isn't it?
I will not stand here and let you blaspheme my father.
Then let me go. Yes. I can be on a plane in an hour and out of your life, along with my knowledge of the sins which your father committed against his family. Sins against you.
How dare you imply anything about
Viki,
my father?
We don't need to pretend with each other anymore. We were both victims of your father's sick games. My God. You were just a little girl. Your mother, she sensed what might happen. She tried to stop it. But she was the one who was stopped, wasn't she? What are you saying? She fell down the stairs. She's the one who died, giving birth to your sister Meredith, leaving you alone with Victor. You were so little, so young and innocent. How were you to suspect that your father expected you now to be more than just a daughter?
Stop it. Stop it. Stop.
His sickness turned your innocence into a sick, jealous obsession with him for the rest of your life. No wonder you've always hated me. No wonder you've hated anyone who came between you and your precious daddy. Nothing, do you hear me? Nothing can change the truth. I want you to stop! Your father did to you the worst thing that a parent can possibly do to a child. No! You don't know! You don't know! Oh, but I do know. I know, and I have kept this secret for years. Even on the witness stand, when I was fighting for my life, I said nothing. Viki, this is payback time. You owe me. Let me go. Let me go.